your boy Pancake, DJ Pancake, coming at you live, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, um, with another special announcement, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start by saying fraud is not a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Sure, I mean, like, um, we got issues where the food stamp welfare office is not no longer investigating um, cases of fraud, and I feel like they're behind it. Um, you could feel differently. It's a free country, but um, when you start Donald Trumping things and not investigating matters, I feel you're part of it. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you are being investigated and the people that are investigating you are doing a significant amount of good job, good significant amounts of good work that um, you say, well, I know this expert is gonna nail my motherfucking ass, so I'm gonna fire him and get him the fuck out of here. Meanwhile, leaving the rest of the United States, you know what I'm saying, should like expose the dangers that this one guy in his office was keeping us protected at. I mean, like, it's just crazy. But I just want to talk about fraud and um, come in on that note a little bit, and try to encourage people to fight their cases, like if they're matters where they're being done wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we're not talking about um, you know um, you buying a hooker and she has AIDS and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, that's kind of like what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? She might have, it's a high chance she might have a lot more than just AIDS. You know what I'm saying? So be careful buying hookers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, and that's fraud because you know what I'm saying. You probably made a purchase and thought what I mean you was gonna get a good thing out of it, and it went south real quick. But no, no, I don't say South. I ain't gonna say South because I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? We love the South. Y'all need to stop saying that phrase too. Shit going South. You know what I mean? Shoot, that shit. That's a up north term, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all like blaming shit on the South. You know what I mean? But yeah. Um, what I was gonna say? Um, yeah, but the topic of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get into. Yeah, I ain't got no editor, so you know what I'm saying. So you're gonna have to deal with this. Hey, how you doing? I mean, um, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, yeah, I'm looking for an editor as well. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, any interns that wanna, you know what I'm saying, should work for free. You know what I'm saying? Show me your skills on a couple of videos that I'm doing, or just step in when you know what I'm saying? So I got some work I need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Shit, boom, and meet up and do some shit. You know what I mean? Should get some free work and get some get your name out there. You know what I'm saying? Should especially I'm mostly just looking for new editors, new people that's just stepping into the business. You know what I'm saying? So you can show how to take a business from my level, you know what I'm saying, and take it to the next levels and leveling up from there. And I would definitely compensate, you know what I'm saying, shit, when such fine divine work is added, which is very little work, little hardship in that, because I am a professional. But but like I was saying, you know what I'm saying, shit, but today's topic was about um, fighting cases from the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? Fighting from the wrong side. Alright? That's just to jog your mind a little bit for you brainiacs that feel like you know a lot about case and prison and jail and the government and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Um, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very old. You know what I mean? Know that. um, and wise at the same time. College educated. You know what I'm saying? So um, I qualify to be like a maybe 3,000 years old, something like that. But this is for you brainiacs. You know what I'm saying? Sure, and also if you're not that knowledgeable about law, you know what I'm saying? Should you'll find this interesting too. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate this love is going out, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all out there, man. I mean, y'all keeping me going. This is why I do this. You know what I mean? My brainiacs is already lined up already. You know what I'm saying? We're already ready to go. So I'm going to dive right into it. Fighting cases from the wrong side, fighting from the wrong side of the law. You know what I mean? If you start fighting your case when you get in jail, yeah. If you're in jail and you're fighting the case, you're fighting from the wrong side. You know what I mean? And yes, you know what I'm saying? You should have a good surrounding support system, supporting cast members. You know what I'm saying? It's because the law is so vast and so many are rare things that they have people that actually work shifts. So by the time they train you of 8 hours, they can bring another person in another 8 hours, fresh off the press, and come at you after you've got 8 hours in. Okay, maybe you go another 8 hours. So next day they have a whole nother shift of people for 8 hours to come at you fresh, 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 fresh. Eventually, within a week, you're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna be exhausted, and um, a lot of words gonna get spoken to you that you've never heard before, and a lot of things gonna come apparent to you that wasn't from the outside looking in. So sometimes you have to go in to come out and know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I appreciate you subscribing too, man. Please subscribe. And also, you know what I'm saying, before I dive into this next chapter of it, you know what I'm saying, please, if you feel that my surroundings are too unbearable for you, please donate. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, cash at me. $81 Sky Rizzy Bands 45. You know what I'm saying? That's 45. Or type in Cafe Media, Media Cafe on Cash App. Cash App me something. I mean, like, I like money, I like funds. I mean, should I guarantee you, if you support me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to support you. I'm going to give you my thought of what I could do with this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see it being put to use. You know what I'm saying? You see, I got this nice plant right here in the background for y'all from one of our other supporters because they were saying, man, you're from Africa. You should be shirtless, and in the fucking jungle. Oh, my bad. I had to laugh on that one. They say you should be shirtless and in the jungle. Oh, it's so much. So, you know, I'm trying to accommodate as best as I could, you know what I'm saying? So I'm shirtless, and it kind of look like, when I throw this right here, you know what I'm saying? It kind of look like I'm in the jungle a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. And, oh, look, got more plants right there. Yeah, I did. All right, I bought two plants because I didn't think one plant would do it. But this definitely give me that African look. You know what I'm saying? She like in a man pre-slavery. You know what I'm saying? She very intelligent, wise and intelligent, hunting, providing for his family. You know what I'm saying? She nothing new, nothing new. Not too many stressors. You know what I'm saying? Lions, leopards, snakes, eels, water moccasins. You know what I'm saying? Famine. Only thing I worry about. And maybe other tribes, you know what I'm saying? But But like I was saying, shoot. So you know what I'm saying, shoot. So um, fighting cases from the other side. All right. So you have a situation where you know what I'm saying, shoot. You might have a high bail. You know what I'm saying? $100,000 bill. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's pretty much like having a no bail in a lot of people's situations because who's gonna give you that 10,000? You know what I mean? Who's gonna give you that 10,000? And then they base things off of a no off of a point system, which I felt like it should have been a clean slate type thing given, so everybody could enjoy some amount of freedom, because it still puts people who have prior histories with courts um, um, at risk. You know what I'm saying? To where, boom, you know what I'm saying? So in a time where they was able to, where it would have benefited them. You know what I'm saying? Shit doesn't benefit them now because they got all these high ass points from um, all the accumulative charges, you know what I'm saying, shit, and arrests, you know what I'm saying, shit, over the time, and actually feeling like the system just don't fucking work at all, you know what I'm saying, shit. So I empathize with those who had to march, you know what I'm saying, shit, like with Dr. King and stuff, you know what I'm saying, shit, and other great civil rights leaders, and had over 152 arrests, you know what I'm saying, shit, and in this book, in this day and age, that still adds up to points. You know what I'm saying? Sure, that this system is not going to count as good time or right off for those individuals, and they should definitely get like clean slates. I mean, exonerated from those arrests. You know what I'm saying? Should making them back eligible to do whatever it is that they was trying to do in the first place. Because a lot of people lost their careers and livelihoods um, to fight from it, fight from the inside. You know what I'm saying? So of the beast, from the belly of the beast. Um, so yeah, you know, another example of fighting from realizing the moment is too late is, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, if pardon the term, but dick riders. You know what I'm saying? If you've officially been called a dick rider, that means, you know what I'm saying, shoot, you was a band riding a bandwagon on something, and it failed, or it was incorrect, or you was fighting the wrong fight, and you harmed someone unfairly, made a misjudgment on something or something other. Um, yeah, my name's DJ Pancake. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Shit, call me Cake. But what's yours? Um, yeah, I mean, like, and I just really feel like, you know, um, that type of stuff should um people should stop that. People should start using their own minds and stop trying to be cool and hip and down with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shit that they see walking across the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Shit that has clout, clout chasing and shit. You know what I mean? Doing anything the hippest person in that group. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? The true birth is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have identity crisis. You know what I'm saying? And if you're following somebody else who's suffering from a identity crisis, you know what I'm saying? Should 9 times out of 10, you're definitely going to be led astray. And just do your homework on people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. It's okay to live a normal life, man. Like, go out here and pursue your goals. Get involved in school, college, church. NAACP, ACLU, uh, and all these other great, wonderful programs. Urban League, you know what I'm saying? Be a Marine. Um, Air Force, Navy, Army, you know? Um, Learn some martial arts, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, hit the gym, not smoke cigarettes, not do drugs, not do alcohol. I'm telling you, play tennis. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things in this world that it's a plethora levels of things that's in this world to keep you above the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, college starts next week, man. I'm taking my business courses up, so get ready for a lot of elevations on this channel. Probably some corrections on this channel. I'm probably gonna look at a lot of these videos and be like, oh my god, with this newfound education, I can't believe I did this to myself. Huh? I mean, like, it's always a better way to do anything. So don't just get stuck with just doing nothing about the situation. It's always a better way to do anything. So don't be so hard on yourself and elevate. You know what I'm saying? Should educate. You know what I mean? Should ask a person what's going on. Go to a neighbor. Sometimes ask 4 to 5 different neighbors what's going on. What's their perspective on something? You know what I'm saying? And if they're not giving you an answer that you like, stop asking them. And stop putting people in your business. And live your life. Live your life. I care. Okay? I care about everyone out here that's living their life. Because there's so many people that's not living their life. I mean, like, the streets don't even look the same from when I was a youngster. When I was a youngster, man, you had older cats out here, you know what I'm saying, shoot, laying game, you know what I'm saying, shoot, like, for young cats, you know what I'm saying, you don't see those type soldiers no more. Now you barely see them in prison now. I don't know where the fuck they at. Maybe they doing a podcast like I'm doing. Well, I'm trying to call this a podcast, but you know what I'm saying, doing live videos and shit. I mean, I don't know. Also, I wanted to touch on this other situation, man. I know everybody's like, man, when Pancake gonna say something about this shit? All right. Well, I'm gonna say something about it now. All right. You ready? Is you ready? Cause you know what I'm saying. Somebody paid me some money. You know what I'm saying. Should have said, look, talk about this subject right here. Your honest opinion. You know what I mean? Now, if you pay me in a range of $5 to even $2,000-3,000 or more. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm gonna talk about some shit. And if you could pay more than $3,000 for me to talk about a subject, nigga, I'll guarantee you that shit's gonna get uploaded that next second, man. If you come over $3,000, really, if you come at $3,000, I'm gonna talk about that subject immediately. I don't care if I gotta watch a YouTube essay or tutorial. I'm gonna put my own motherfucking spin to it. And I guarantee you that shit's gonna be concise. You know what I'm saying? I got a big brain. You know what I'm saying? God gave me a big brain. You heard? I got a big brain. Big old brain. I ain't got no small brain. I got a big brain. God gave it to me. Yeah, I think a lot. Well, I got a big brain. But yeah, Yeah, no, I'm saying you cash app me. I'm gonna have my cash app at the bottom when I'm finished doing all this shit to this video treatment to this video. But I do appreciate all the love and success that blessings that everybody's throwing out there. But if you ain't making it to church this morning, you know what I'm saying, shoot, you know what I'm saying, shoot, I'm hoping that this could be like, hey, the brother just um, brought God into the equation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me get a higher power his moment. You know what I mean? Because that's all he asking for is this moment. You know what I mean? As a show, reflection. You know what I'm saying? Reflect a little bit. You know what I mean? Be thankful, humble ourselves, because we don't do this by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He is the greatest of planners. You know what I mean? All right. And he makes no mistakes. Sad to say, he doesn't make no mistakes. It's just beyond our understanding. Some shit was already of happening before we even stepped into it and saw our liking a certain thing. So shit happens. Things change for whatever reasons. Things move on. Life goes on. And if you're dealing with death, you know what I mean? Shit, just know you gotta be strong out here, man. Shit, they want you to see you do your best. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be on your greatest behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And I know you can do it because you're watching my channel this fucking long. You can do this, you can do that. You can survive anything. If you're watching my channel, only the strong motherfuckers subscribe to my channel. And I mean, I'm not saying everybody that's on my channel is only the strongest ones, but you know what I'm saying, with the strong ones that's of the strong ones, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And the other strong ones, when they get wind of the channel, they like subscribe and be like, yeah, I'm a strong one too. But it's not a point to prove to being a strong one, to being on my channel. But if you're on my channel, you're definitely a strong one. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody try to sit back and say something differently, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, Pancake don't really give a fuck about you being on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Shit, watching this shit. You know what I mean? And some of that shit don't be making sense. And it's only funny to a real nigga. You know what I mean? Don't worry about them. They just in the way. You know what I mean? There's a lot of in the way ass niggas. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, they're not on my channel. They're not watching my channel. They just heard about this shit and they never seen that one episode. They just seen a nigga look like he was in the jungle and shit. Made their whole assumption about the situation, judging a book by its cover. Dick riding. Dick riders, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat them. Don't beat them. They lose out a lot. But no. But I'm gonna talk about the situation right here, right now. They coming at my rap community, my hip hop community, locking people up for words that they place in a melodic form to music, poetry, sometimes mumbles. But that's them. They making their money. Oh man. I mean, like, nigga, stop trying to attack something they ain't doing nothing to you. You know what I mean? Motherfucker coming out here putting out their motherfucking shit on some tracks, even if I listen to it or not. A lot of these new artists, I don't know them. I don't know them, and that don't mean that I ain't got love for them. It's just I don't know them. I mean, like, shoot, I'm waiting for Outkast to drop another album. I mean, like, I got a different agenda. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for Maya to hit me up and say, look, Kate, let me on one of your tracks. I'm waiting for the next fucking R&B songstress to say, Kate, look, let's go ahead and get in the studio and cook some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the next motherfucking beat maker to say, look, Kate, I got this fire. I know you're gonna rip it. You know what I mean? I'm not waiting for just handouts and nothing like that. But I mean, I mean, like, I'm gonna pay for an Outkast album, and I'm gonna pay for a beat if that shit's fire, and I'm gonna pay the artist if they goddamn getting on the track. But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but like, look, these court systems is going too far. They locking niggas up off of saying, I just committed a murder 10 minutes ago. You can't see it, but nigga, it was rain, sleet, hell, and snow. Huh? Man, what you gonna lock me up for saying oh shit, he just murdered the environment. He just killed the ozone layer. Rain, heat, sleet, and snow. What the fuck? Let's rewind that shit. Alright, if y'all could put all that work in to have me locked up for something I said 10 minutes, I just said happened 10 minutes ago, and I've been on the fucking camera for 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Shit, unedited, live. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, why the fuck y'all ain't locking Donald Trump ass up with all these photos of him chilling with Epstein and some little ass kids? When the fuck this happened? You know what I'm saying? If y'all could lock up rappers for some shit they said 3 years in a song, or in their last album, or probably in the upcoming documentary, then why the fuck y'all ain't locking Epstein's homeboy Donald Trump up? Why Donald Trump get to run free and fire motherfuckers strategically and stay free? Cause this shit ain't built for nothing, man. I mean, like, this shit is just exactly what he's trying to point out. It's old and outdated and need to be revamped. Women need to. I also spoke on this too on my other tutorial live posting. Women need to have their own laws that they write they motherfucking selves. Anything that's dealing with the female in-law needs to be written from a female, by a female, for a female. You know what I'm saying? Like FUBU, for you, by us, for us, by us. Nigga, for them, by them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever acronym that is, I'm trademarking that is. For them, by them, FT, BT, yeah. For them, by them. That's how rule of law should be set up, you know what I mean? Because everybody's not really respecting everybody's cultures, black backgrounds. Black people, we need reparation checks, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, and they're not doing that as well. I mean, like, but we need to set these standards out here. You know what I'm saying? With these standards out here, we got to get these things out here, make it happen. We're fighting it from the wrong side. You know what I mean? We need help. But you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna help, don't change it to where you really just cutting me out and making it some shit where it's just bland and all this other shit, and you ain't do that when it came to Jewish people, and their Holocaust lasted less time than slavery. And Hitler really was a demonic, fucked up individual, but he just didn't have the long reign that other people had. Like United States of America coming in number 2, and Great Britain coming in at number 3, and Spain coming in at number 4, and King Leopold coming in at number 1. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, whoo. I mean, like, how many millions of people in the Congo lost their lives? You know what I'm saying? Just to get these rubber plants, rubber from the trees. You know what I'm saying? Um, and because they know that the black man was so protective of his fucking family that they know if they captured the women and children, they could bend the black man to their will. And now that same psychology is ran and misused to paint a picture of a black man as being the opposite of that. And that we would run from protecting our queens. No, sir. That's incorrect. That is incorrect. I mean, like, it's a lot of people that took that scenario and heard it and say, yeah, you know, that's the easiest thing to do is leave. You know what I mean? You got split homes from welfare and everything. But, yeah, man. But that's another situation I'm going to talk about later. You know, y'all be well. Have a great Sunday. Let me know who your football team is. Who y'all rooting for today? Let's get it. ATL Falcons, baby.